Hi guys, I'm back with another mani. So JoFay Fashion sent me over some salon acrylic nails. It's a total of 160 pieces and it is a variety pack. And so here it has, I was just showing you the packaging itself. It has how to apply the press-on nails and how to remove them. Now, of course, this says apply them with glue, but I am not a fan of applying press-on nails to my nail with glue, and I'll tell you why a little bit later in this video. So let's go ahead and open up this package and let's take a look at the colors or the variety colors in this set. And so upon opening the package, of course, all of these are on a sheet itself, so they're all connected to the little plastic row. And so here they're really pretty, like really pretty. So these are kind of like a brown. This one is more like a, I think it's giving like greenish purple iridescent vibes. They're cat eye variety pack. This is the purple, which is what I end up putting on my hand. The red was absolutely gorgeous. This is the only one that didn't have the shimmer, and of course blue is my favorite color. I love the blue, and of course you do have the numbers on the back of the nails. For me, they were a little wide. They were a little wide in my honest opinion. They were a little wide. And anytime I use square nails in general, they do make my hands pretty much look wider than what they really are. So this variety pack retails for $25.99 on Amazon. This is the set that they sent me. So again, thank you to JoFay Fashion for sending me these press-on nails. And so here, this is about maybe a week or two later. And so I decided to use the purple. And so I'm just trying to make sure that I size these accordingly. And so what I did find, there's no half sizes here. And so either they were too small or way too wide. So I had to do a lot of filing on my nails, or filing of the nails for them to fit. And I got tired of filing. So I'm trying to pick out the best one, fit sidewall to sidewall, and you can see even when trying to size them that they do look a little big. And so once I get all my sizes, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pull those off of the rack, and I'm going to file the free edge of the nail. So I have a nail file here, and then I went in with a buffing block to buff any of that. Like sometimes when you file fake nails, there's like a white, I don't even know what you call it, kind of remnants on the sides of the nails where you filed, and I use a buffing block to buff that. And so I'm going in on the underside of the nail, on the sidewall and the cuticle area, just trying to customize the press-on nail to fit my pinky. And even after I finished this video, I did file a little bit more just to taper them in just a little bit. One thing that I did notice when I filed the nails, the more I filed into the nail, or the more that I had to file into the nail, I could see the coating kind of lift off from the side, but it stayed, like it didn't peel away. I could just see it lift off. I just took the buffer, nail buffer that I had, and just kind of buff that away, because I started to just buff the shine off the nail and put some gel top coat, but I didn't do that. And so again, these took quite some time to buff, and they are a little firm, but not firm to the point where they're not pliable, let me say it that way. And so once I get that filed, and you can see it's taking me a while, and this video is sped up. So I didn't show all nails on camera because I had to file each individual nail to the best of my ability to fit the natural shape of my regular nails. So once I got that to my liking, I'm going in and doing my regular nail prep. And so I did push my cuticles back and off camera, and I'm going in with a buffing block just to remove the shine off of my natural nail, because you need something to adhere to. Even if I was using glue, this will be the same thing that I use. And the reason why I'm not using glue is because my daughter uses glue sometimes. So I got her using sticky tabs. So she used glue one time, some strong super glue for nails that she got off Amazon. And y'all, she couldn't get those nails off to save her life. So she called me. She was like, I'm gonna have to come over there to see if you can get these nails off. And it took forever. Even with soaking in acetone, it took forever. So that kind of steered me away. Plus my homegirl, she took part of her nail off removing press-on nails using glue. She soaked them doing her usual method, and she ended up taking part of her nail off. And I was like, absolutely not, absolutely not. So after I removed that buffing dust, y'all, I'm going in with these 𝑻𝒊𝒉 adhesives that I found on Amazon. And I was like, let me give these a try. I bought these kind of like last week. And so I'm going in with alcohol to dehydrate my nail plate. I probably should have used some Young Nails Swipe as well. And so I'm going to find and I just had little scragglies on the end. I'm just buffing those away. So I'm gonna find the nail adhesive that best fits my nail. And I've done these two ways or both ways. Sometimes I'll put them inside of the nail itself, and sometimes I'll put them on the actual nail. But what I have found, when you put them on the actual nail, it's hard as crap to get that paper backing off of the adhesive tab. So I was just like, I don't know. So the rest of them I end up off camera putting them inside the nail well. So I'm pressing that on the pinky, pressing that down, and I mean press, 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 press. And even when I use nail adhesive tabs, I will also take a nail dryer to heat those up. Sometimes when you use adhesive tabs, the stickiness, when you heat them up, it becomes extra sticky. So I'm kind of pressing that on the nail, pressing and holding, and there you have it. And to get these to last when you're using sticky tabs, you also want to avoid water for at least 1 to 2 hours. So it's kind of best to put these on at night, right before you go to bed. So I'm just showing you my little raggedy blow dryer here that I don't use anymore. And I'm just heating that up and pressing that on. You can see it looks a little wide on my pinky. It looks a little wide. And the one that was smaller than that, it was just too small. So the sizes, yeah, like I said, are, you know, it depends. They were just a little big. And so I'm putting it inside the nail well. What I should have done is kind of etch the inside of the nail tip itself so that the adhesive would stick to the inside of the nail tip as well. And so here's the other method that I prefer. Putting it inside of the nail itself, pressing that down. So once I got all of the nails on, again, I love the purple color. It was very pretty. I'm going in. So here we go. That's the finished look. And so I'm going to go in with the hair dryer, heat up all fingers. Don't do super high, you're going to burn your hand up. Put it on low, and then just heat them up for a few seconds and then press them back down. And then of course the next day I went outside, and so I have that coming up. So thank you to JoFay Fashion for sending me these nails. So guys, please like this video if you found value. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, and subscribe to my channel. It is free 99. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.